Parler told Amazon, look what they said. They said, Amazon Web Services told Parler, we cannot provide services to a customer that is unable to effectively identify and remove content that encourages or incites violence against others. Because Parler cannot comply with our terms of service,
this has nothing to do
and poses a very
with
real risk to public
the
safety.
affiliated
This is what Amazon
station.
said. We plan to
This
suspend
is
Parler's account effective Sunday,
completely-
January 10th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time.
completely
That is in 24 minutes. That is in 24 minutes.
neutral as much neutral as possible.
For it to happen. Give me a shout on Twitter, @Lookner on Twitter. And
It's Steve Lookner's channel. It's Agenda Free TV. And we're watching a countdown.
Thank you, Mark Veresin, by the way. Mark says, could you please do a show dedicated to online domestic internet threats in the corners of the internet? I know nothing about it. Reddit showing Twitter headquarters protest 10 a.m. tomorrow.
So we move a little ahead here because it actually happened tonight. Parler got shut down, which is
but that doesn't look very optimistic right there, what he just posted.
I just want to pause it for a sec. What is well known as a white supremacist movement, Ku Klux Klan, everything like negative about life and society and anger and anti-society crap. It's almost like Antifa, but worse. Well, it is worse. As you've seen at the Capitol building, the Proud Boys pretended they're not like some kind of terrorist organization, which they are. And I took counterterrorism, and I know exactly who I'm talking about here. These folks have to be destroyed, and they have to be destroyed quickly.
Okay. Searching.
This is serious.
Searching.
They're trying to catch all these guys. So right now, if you have ever been
I have to check and see if people are posting. Let's see.
If you were there when that happened,
search.
You are going to be found, and you will be held in court.
This? Now it's getting all
for attacking the Capitol building. You will be held in court. So no need to run. Just stay where you are.
Now the site's getting all wonky for me. Now the site's getting all weird for me.
We'll catch you.
Let's try this one more time.
We'll figure you out. We'll find out your coordinates.
I can't. Oh, here it is.
I got cell phones.
I'll
film it.
I got it.
Absolutely stupid. You're idiots.
I see a post from 4 minutes ago. Somebody posted on Parler 4 minutes ago, a person named Nick Hook, and said it's 2:43 EST and Amazon servers have supposedly dropped Parler. I don't know if that's true. So I see posts from 4 minutes ago. Officially, there's 10 minutes left. But Cynthia says, I just posted on Parler. Hey, by the way, thank you, Missy America and Olya. Thank you, Olya. John Person 2. John says, where will they go next? Do you think Gab, the dark web behind the 7-Eleven? Who knows? I believe 8chan, which is now 8kun,
you have to go behind the 7-Eleven.
Dark web, which is you have to have like a special browser to go there, and it doesn't come up in Google search, and it's hard to access. So I don't know. I don't know if they're coming back or not. I don't know.
It's not cool to do those things.
What is going on with Parler? Okay, it's less than 10 minutes now. Remember, Amazon Web Services said they're going to terminate. They're going to suspend
this is Steve
Parler.
Lookner. He's been doing stuff with.
PST.
He worked on the right
here
side
it is right
broadcasting
here. This is from
network
TechCrunch.
at one point.
Look, this is TechCrunch says
own.
This is the letter from Amazon to Parler, and it says January 10th, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. PST. That is in less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, guys.
Okay, so Steve Lookner has been doing this for ages, and he's kind of a reliable news source. It tries to be agenda free, but he seems to get a little excited when things are kind of like obviously you can kind of tell where his agenda is, but he gets really excited because I don't know what this site is. I've never been on it in my life. It's called Parler or something. Parler, yeah, and it incites violence, and I think a lot of really heavy right-wing people, they hate immigration. They hate people that don't look like them. That's pretty much in and it's just like some kind of foolish um, organization, which is in my words are absolute. If I'm going to say the words, then I'll be swearing, and I'll get kicked off of YouTube because they have all these guidelines. But yeah, dickheads, I can get away with that, eh? What about shitheads? Can I get away with that? I hope so, because that's exactly what they are. They're a bunch of shitheads. Oops. Did I make a mistake? Sorry about that. All right. Well, my parents came over here from, one of my grandparents came over here from Germany, and they would be absolutely taken away if anybody acted like that around them. Absolutely. So, although it's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning here, I just don't understand the mentality. Where do you live? What are you doing? Who is your family? Who's your role models? Don't you have parents? Is that the way they talk at church? You call yourself Christians and you talk like that, and you do those things. You Christians, you do that. That's what Christians do now. Okay, well you're not a Christian. Simple as that. You're not part of the family. I'm not accepting you into my family. That's for damn sure. I'm not even having you over for Christmas dinner for the hell of you. You know what? You're an armed militia terrorist group, and you should be destroyed. And I will destroy you somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to let you destroy me first. I'll destroy you. I'm on the attack at this point. That sort of thing cannot be tolerated in any society which is considered to be democratic. We're supposed to live in a commune here. That's not funny. It's not a joke. You go in there and you kill 5 people, right? I think the cop shot at one and killed the young lady, but it was instigated. And with a riot like that, I mean, before the riot squad got in there at the very last second, I watched the footage. They got in there at the very last second to like rescue the rest, so nobody else got shot. I mean, you just don't do that sort of thing, okay? You live in America. You're supposed to stand up for. I don't even live in America. You know, I look at that stuff and I say, That's not the America I know. That's not the America I know. I don't understand that kind of America." Right? But somehow, because of this recent president that was in there, he found um, some kind of niche. Maybe there was some bent up anger or something like that. These people are rich down there. They're oil drillers, and Dallas is the most rich part of the city in pretty much America. Why are they all angry like that? What is the problem? That's what we need to address. We need to talk about this stuff. What is the real problem in America? It must be a mental health issue or what? Or is it has to do with the virus? I can understand how people get pissed off about the virus, but it doesn't mean you go into a racial issue, which is what Trump did. Not only racial, but he incited violence against people. No, I was growing up looking up at America. I even have like an American flag hanging in my bathroom, and then an American Eagle thing, and then 9/11 thing that a friend gave me that when he went down to visit. I was just there a month before 9/11 happened, and I was like kind of pissed off about that too. It wasn't an inside job. That was a terrorist attack. Who did it? I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe it was domestic. It could be. You remember Timothy McVeigh blew up that building and killed a bunch of kids down, or in the kindergarten area or whatever, the daycare area. That's madness. What is America coming to? Your feelings that hurt that you have to brandish arms and look for upheavals when there isn't any? Is that what it comes down to? Because that's not the America I know. When I went down in the North Carolina, back down in '84, I've been down there many times, but when in '84 I was really young. And he called me hun, and I thought it was sweet. I said everything every time after that. I said, "Oh, everyone in North Carolina is like was very nice and kind." And now I'm scared to go to North Carolina. I would never go to North Carolina. I'm not even going to cross the border. I think these people, some of them are just starting to lose their lunch. I'm not crossing the border. I don't want to go to America. So what has it become? Now, if you're American and you're listening to this, ask yourself that question. What has your country become? And why has it become that? Isn't it nice to wake up in the morning and you don't have to hold a fucking fully automatic weapon? Or isn't it nice to wake up in the morning and just go mow the lawn without getting shot? What is wrong in America? Yeah, think about it. There's something to think about, right? What is wrong in America? Why does this sort of thing happen? And why not, there's there's going to be multiculturalism all throughout different parts, and there's different, areas, like in Texas versus like, the demographics. I have an idea. I think my idea is that the problem with America is they have a two-party system and too many states. They don't have provinces. They have like 50, 60, what the fuck it is, 52 states. That might be the problem. But they have a two-party system where I live. They have a 4 or 5, as many as you want. But that sort of mentality will ruin a country. And they need another party. And I hope it's not a Trump party because, Trump will be, he'll be charged for multiple offenses after this is done, like instigating violence, all his like civil cases and stuff. He'll be just in jail. He'll for the rest of his living life, he'll be doing court cases. They'll rip him to shreds after this is done. And you know what? He instigated that, and 5 people died. 5 people died because of his words. That's sickening to me. To me, it's sickening. Not only that, you know what else is sickening? Is that he knows full well that he's a full out red-blooded white racist. He is. And you can't deny it. And you can't deny it. And if you do deny it, you're denying yourself and you're denying the reality of the situation, because I've seen it before many, many times. Okay? I've seen racism before, and I don't need to see it again. But I know what racism is, and that's what he is. The guy, I hope the court system gets through that guy with he's glad he's not in front of me right now. Let's put it that way. That kind of crap shouldn't occur. That shouldn't occur. It shouldn't occur. And I don't treat anybody differently than they treat me. Black, white, yellow, brown, no matter where you're coming from. This is a special message of unity coming on all the time. Anyway, music for you tonight. But they did take down Parler, which is fantastic. One of the best things they ever did. And I'm pretty happy about that. So I hope you agree with me. Well, I think I have one person listening, but maybe you'll listen to it later because I got other things to say. The other broadcast didn't turn out because I swore and now I have to delete it. So you can take it while you got it. But man, am I ever, that stuff kind of will piss off a guy. That stuff will piss off people. It does. It bothers me a lot. It really does. There's no reason for anyone to give a shit what color your skin is. So I mean, or you know, just at face value, you have to understand cultures. You know, and people come from different cultures. Different. I live in a place where it's just like completely like different culture. Everybody's completely different, and saying good morning um is pretty much all I have to understand sometimes. You know? Sometimes there's a language barrier. Sometimes there's somebody just came from Nicaragua or somewhere in Africa or something like that, and I don't wake up in the morning and like think about things that way. I do try to form bonds with people that are in that like might be from yeah, and maybe that sometimes I've been caught maybe trying too hard, like with my native friends and stuff like that. I do try kind of hard because I know they're going through tough times and stuff like that. I do try hard to try to understand where where they come from, and understand that sort of thing. What I don't understand is like that bigotry, um, where people can hate another human being just for the way they look, and that's what it comes down to, you know. And then they're loading up arms. They're coming down for 2 more rallies before this whole shit is over. All this crap is over. Before this butt munch gets out of office. You have one which is like it's called the I don't know, it's a march with weapons. It's a militia march or something like that for Trump. A militia march for Trump? I don't think Trump even knows how to hold a weapon. That's yeah. See, this guy does instigate violence, and you have to admit it. And he's instigated it since day one too, and several times. He talks about his life and how his everything is important to him, but he treats women like crap, and he goes with it. Um, I'm sure Melania is going to get off his back real soon too, which a lot of people are saying. You know that. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Holy crap! Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is more important than that. This is about talking about what the heck is going on with that man. I think he's crazy. I think he's I think he's stone cold fuck nuts. No, I'm not a professional. I'm not a psychologist, but I'm pretty crazy myself. I would never stoop to that level. Holy cannoli. Wow. Whew. What's wrong with him? Wow. Don't you think? Are you crazy? Are you crazy like me? You probably are. You're probably crazy like me. I doubt it. I doubt you're as crazy as I am. I really doubt it. I mean that level of stupidity is just he changes his mind all the time, lies constantly, and everyone still loves him. Why? 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 Why would you love a guy like that? You know? Ladies. Ladies that love Trump. Ladies that love Trump. What would you say about him? You think he's cute? You think he's cute? I think the ladies might think he's cute. I don't know. They wear those red caps and they're like listen to 80s music. If you want to catch up in your 80s music, go to a Trump rally. Holy cannoli. It's shit for brains. And they just listen, they hang off every word of his tongue. You notice that? Everything he says is true to them. It's true. It's true. They understand it is true. They think it's true. Oh my God. Why do I do these things when one person watches? Anyway, the one person that is watching That one, where are we going here? Oh, wait, no, higher. Yeah, okay. There. That person there probably listening to some. Maybe it's somebody that wants to kill me. They want to pick up a rifle and try to kill an old guy. Go ahead, try. That's what I'm here for. I'm dispensable. I signed on to that waiver a long fucking time ago, buddy or girl. And I'm not scared of anyone. And believe me, I'll run at you so fast you won't even know what the heck's going on. But if you love me, you'll probably be a sniper or something. I don't trust anybody. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't trust anybody. I just don't trust anybody. And I don't trust people because of the crap that's going on downstairs, And that stuff you just can't do that anymore. I mean, listen, guys, come on. Come on. How many times has he violated? He's been impeached once and then he's going to get impeached again. If, he doesn't, just retire. But if he gets impeached again, he can't run again. So it's probably better to impeach this son of a bitch and let him just die and rot. But, that's up to each and every individual out there that follows the guy and chants his words and wears his red caps and stuff. Maybe they're just so mad that he didn't get reelected that and all the merchandise that they bought off him is going to be absolutely worthless in like 10 days. That's why they're pissed off. I know. I don't think they're economists or anything. I just think that, probably pissed off because they spent so much crap on them, like all these big flags and stuff. And what are you going to do with it? You'll be gone. So I can see spending a lot of money on things and then there's no results. I'd be kind of pissed off too if I spent like $50 on a flag or a hat and $20 on a hat and $50 on a flag and just to fuel another billionaire, just to put more money in his pocket. And they say that he's not taking in an income, and it's been proven wrong. He does take in an income. He actually takes the money now. They said he wasn't going to take the income, and then he takes the income. He's not that rich, really. But it was all fueled by other things, which I'm actually scared to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it. But I think a lot of people have heard about it. So, I don't know. You tell me. It's you got a chat section here in the corner. You can go check it out yourself and let me know. But nobody wants to ever put anything on there, so that's kind of funny. Not even say hello or nothing. Anyway, that twit. Anyway, glad he's out. Glad that whatever server is out. Never used it. Never thought. I didn't even know it existed. Nothing. And I guess it's about white supremacy and KKK and how to destroy the universe with your guns. That's all I get out of it. And smashing and beating at police officers and killing police officers. That's what they did. See, everything he does, this guy, everything he does, if you go against him, you're an enemy. He doesn't like Mike Pence. He loved Mike Pence like a month ago. So anything goes against him, he hates them. So that's like megalomania, narcissistic. He's a psychopath, probably a little bit psychopathic, narcissistic, which is normal because I have psychology books up there. I've studied it, a little bit the same way anyway, normally. So I understand what a narcissistic psychopath is because I'm trying to understand myself so I don't act like that anymore or like punch things and break things and throw things around and stuff like that just because I don't get my own way. So I understand that narcissistic psychopath thing, not to toot my own horn, but I took nursing too as well on top of that. So you learned a little bit about that sort of thing. Anyway, so on that, I bid you adieu. And I hope you are happy that the Parler thing is gone. Gone. Gone from the Amazon platform. So I'm happy. I'm happy because we don't need that shit in our society. We don't need that fucking crap. Excuse me. Did I say the F word? We don't need that stuff. It's hard not to say the F word because that's how strongly I feel about it. We don't need that in our society. You don't need it. So buy from Amazon. Everything you buy everything from Amazon. How's that? How's that sound? Sounds like an idea? Buy everything from Amazon. Everything. Everything you buy it from Amazon and Walmart. Like, they don't like Walmart either. So buy whatever they say not to buy. That means you have to buy that. You know, they say don't go there. That means you go there because it's absolutely ridiculously the opposite of everything that goes on in society that should be going on in society so that we can get along and everyone can get to work and come home and see their family at the end of the day. That kind of crap that happened down there in Washington was absolute garbage, and that was it was a disgrace, a bloody disgrace. I'm glad half the people that he knows are going against him because they're actually maybe they can get this done in 10 days. If they can get it done in 10 days, he can't run again. So let's get it done. You know, that means you stay up 24 hours a day for 10 days. If you're really feeling strongly about it, do it. Do it. Nancy Pelosi, get down there, get them all lined up. I don't care who you are, how old you are, drag some of these 90-year-old dickheads from the Republican Party out of their, stretchers and get them down there to vote. Get that son of a bitch out of there. We don't need that in our society or don't need it in anyone's society. It just gives a bad influence to everybody. Democracy doesn't work that way. If you think it does, I think you're clinically insane. And that's not madness. The media is actually the truth. And if you shut down the media, which Hitler did, by the way, Hitler did the same thing. He also put fluoride in people's water to dumb them down. But Hitler did the same thing. He shut down the media and then he uprose the people. But you see the people that he was uprising, right? They came out of extreme poverty at the time. And they had to rise up because the rest of the world was against them. They had all these sanctions against the country. So the people go, okay, I need to eat some bread. So, give them a rifle and send them out to the front lines where they got destroyed by the Allies. So, and I'm German, so the Allies are my friends. I'm with the Allies. Okay. So don't give me any crap later. So that's what Hitler did. Hitler shut down the media. He did exactly the same thing as Hitler did. Like he was going to run it like a socialist country. Well, it starts off socialist and then it turns into communism. And that's what he was actually aiming at. He said, this will never be a socialist country. Well, what kind of country is it going to be? Your country? Donald Trump?